Coffee and cauldron time, yay. It is iced coffee, because it is Arizona now. And, I mean, it's summer now in Arizona. I can speak, maybe. Do you agree, boo-boo? No, you don't. Here's you guys. Hi to the camera. Not happy. Oh, no. Released. Let's talk about the wonderful updates with the crocodile and all that fun stuff. If you're new to Coffee and Cauldrons, this is a little series on my channel where I discuss very personal things in my own craft. So please take everything I say with that little lovely grain of salt that you need to form your own opinions. Yes. And let's get into it. So unless someone is not watched my previous Coffee and Cauldrons, there's been a crocodile fiasco, there's been some Loki fiascos, and some things to catch you up on. So, let's do a little bit of that. Recap. 1, I've had weird crocodile dreams and a crocodile's trying to talk to me. 2, I'm kind of afraid of crocodiles. And 3, Loki is my patron, and he has been interesting, to say the least. At the very beginning when I was interacting with the crocodile, both Persephone and Loki were both like, not our thing, baby girl. You gotta pick this for you. You're gonna do that for yourself. And I sat here, I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean, myself? And I really hated getting in the water, and when I did, I felt like I was like kind of torn apart, but it felt like a half-fleshed rag doll. It was very weird. I don't know. And then around the same time as this, Persephone kind of disappeared and went off, which she does on a regular when I really probably need to learn a lesson not through her. So I was like, oh great, this is gonna be like that thing where you're like, I'm not coming back till you deal with this crocodile thing, huh? And Loki kind of did the same thing too. And then I did an odd meditation with my inner child because I thought maybe that'll lead to something. And Loki popped up and took my inner child and went off with my baby. I've been checking in on them every once in a while, right? Just to see what was going on. Something weird happened. So, 1, I was trying to get in the water again with the crocodiles. I was trying to like dive in, trying to do all this, trying to like, yes, we're gonna do the thing. I kind of did the thing. But I kind of did the thing. Apparently Loki got too impatient, and I was standing on the edge of the swamp and like inside like crocodile central, right? And he shoves me. Just like, okay, you're taking too long. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's how I got torn apart by the crocodiles the first time. Was because Loki shoved me in the damn water. And it was like, you're taking too long. I don't know what the hell's going on with this at all. It was even harder with that after doing kind of like a half death. It wasn't like a full death, like I wasn't fully torn apart by the crocodiles. I was just kind of, I felt like there was like rotting flesh still on me. Like it was very like, I'm missing something. And the hard part with the crocodile was that he's not really responsive in any ways. I think I possibly mentioned this in other videos, but he isn't very communicative in the normal ways I find, so he's easily understandable. Instead it's very like, don't do this ish by looks. Like it's a lot of just like his eye poking out and looking at me, or me seeing him underwater, so everything's very murky. It is the direction of a crocodile that I have to deal with a lot. And so I'm like, what is it you're trying to tell me? Like, I don't understand. Like, clearly I'm half dead, because even that, like, you can't do it. I have to do something. I have to do something to fully come into what I need to die, quote unquote, effectively and be rebirthed into something new, and I couldn't understand it. So after Loki shoved me into the water, Loki took my inner child. And if you saw my crocodile poem video, you will now know where this is going. So finally, I finally felt this really big urge to check in with my inner child. Like, something's going up. She's been with Loki for about a couple of months now. It's been interesting. I should check in on her. So I checked in. When I check in, normally I kind of like just like meditate, go into the astral, and go, and I kind of appear wherever she's at, but it's been very like flashes, like not really knowing what's going on, not really knowing what's happening, like very foggy, where I just kind of like check in and see if she's feeling okay, and if she is, then good, great. So I did that, and I'm in the swamp. I'm knee deep up in the swamp, and I'm like, where is, and I turn around, and there's my inner child, which I gave to Loki for safekeeping to do something with, and she is sitting inside of the mouth of a crocodile, fully gaped open, and here's baby girl. That's, yes, terrifying. To make it worse, I've said before, I like to pop into the position of my inner child and kind of feel for a second, like when she was with Loki and Loki was up in a tree, I could like popped into her body for a second. It was just like, I could feel like toddler frustration that I couldn't get in the tree with him. So I popped into her body. So now I'm the inner child in the mouth of the crocodile. Yeah, that's fun. Thought I was gonna see a quick little girl run around a field. Maybe she's playing with fire. I don't know. Not in the mouth of a crocodile. Crocodile's just chilling. And the first thing I think is like, oh my god, he's gonna snap shut with like huge G-force of power in his jaws and just crush her. And I've been hearing like small whispers from the crocodile. Like every once in a while when I'm like really questioning things, suddenly out of nowhere I'll get a hint. And it's just like a no, or yes, or is that what you really think? Like it's like a very steady, calm questioning. Loki-esque in a sense is the vibe I get, but it's not Loki, because I flat out asked him, and clearly he is now conniving with Crocodile, because it feels separate than Loki. It's not Loki. And Loki, like I can just, you can kind of just tell these things. Like we did thought that for a while. It was like maybe he's trying to teach me a weird lesson by being a crocodile. Maybe that's what this is going. Maybe not. I realized what the lesson was. And it was a very horrible, slightly traumatic thing to go through. Magic can't save us. It can't keep us entirely from pain. Doing something with the guarantee of a deity telling you, I won't hurt you, isn't always possible. Someone might say they may not hurt you, but that's not a guarantee. You have no guarantee of that for the future. And on top of it, no matter what we do in this life, at some point, disappointment, pain, the bad things are gonna happen. And as much as I wanted to think of myself that I was a person that could deal with that I could handle the fact that pain was going to happen, I realized, no, I didn't want it to happen. And one of the reasons I was so throwing myself into witchcraft and into my magic and all of these things was, one, because it felt connected and moving, but it also felt like this is how I protect myself. This is how I keep myself safe, always. And the crocodile was trying to teach me there is no guarantee. I might shut my jaws on you right now. I might. I'm not going to give you a guarantee of that. I'm not going to give you a guarantee that I'm not going to tear you into pieces. I'm not going to give you a guarantee that this relationship will be a fortuitous one for you down the line. It might not. This might end in complete chaos. With Persephone and with Loki, it was very clear of teaching lessons and of growth and a betterment for myself. And this is a relationship where I don't know if it's going to be better. I don't know if this is going to be okay. And that's because life isn't always okay. You have to kind of go through it. It's still a guessing game. We try to use things to look into the future or the different realms or pick up energies and try to just feel what is the best option. But at the end, you just have to kind of commit and go for one, because that's the only thing you can do is make a decision. You won't know till later if it was a good one. As much as you want to, as much as you hope to God, you hope to the deities and to the universe that you are making the right choices, that the universe is going to give you all the right things, that there's always something looking out for you, but maybe there's not. And even maybe the things that are looking out for you can't catch you all the time. Maybe there are no guarantees that you are going to be okay. And that truth is maybe not okay, but something you have to accept. That magic can't fix everything. And as I was sitting there in the crocodile's mouth, I suddenly wasn't my inner child anymore, I was me. And he chomped. And I was just like feeling that pain, and at the same time that enlightenment going, oh, there's no guarantees. And that sucks. Like, why not? Why can't I find something that, would protect me always? Why can't I find something that will give me a good, lesson? Why not there be a level that I will reach, that if I just learn enough, that I will then forever on be okay and always in good and always in all these things? And I don't really have an answer for why pain is a part of life, why struggle is a part of life, why, you have to take jumps and leaps that may hurt you. You have no guarantee. You can try to have as many safety blankets and be as practical as possible, but the whole point of having this magic stuff is that it's not practical. That all of this stuff is in your it's in your imagination, it's in your spirit, it's in your soul, it's in the universe, it's in these energies, it's all in these non-guarantees. None of this is guaranteed. And even though I knew that, I didn't know it. I thought to myself, oh, well, I have magic, so that helps me cushion myself. It puts me a level up of other people because I have stuff that I'm backing myself up with. And it's like, no. You can still be hurt. And you pretending that magic can protect you from everything is really just your crutch because you keep pulling a tarot card on wondering where to move. You keep pulling a tarot card on when will the love of your life appear. Who knows if you'll even meet him in this life? Who even knows if he's reaching out to you? It is an unknown. There are no guarantees, and you can just try to go for the choices you think are best in the moment. And I felt the last bit of that like half-dead flesh sip off my soul when he bit. And then suddenly, I'm nose deep in the water. And it was like the weirdest transition from like straight pain to like, oh, I'm whole again and in the water. And I'm like treading water like it's nothing, which is very weird because I was sucked at treading water as a child. Like, I remember in swim gym, there was a point where you had to like keep treading water always, and it just, oh, I'd get so tired so quick. It's not a fun thing. I almost failed that part. Because I think we had to do it for like a solid 15 minutes or something. And that doesn't seem that long until you gotta move all your body and keep your head above water in a really deep pool. Then it's very long. Oh. I'm nose deep in the water. And there's this crocodile, also, with its eyes just above the water. And it kind of turns its head a little bit like, so do you want to? Is this what you want? You gonna make this decision? Because I'm not gonna make you any promises. 0. And I said yes. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this because you seem terrifying and this might end horribly and this might drudge up a lot of things and make me feel like my life isn't going anywhere again. Who the fuck knows? But I'd rather have said yes than said no. As much as I hate being hurt, better to be the whole love and lost than never have love at all thing. I truly believe that. It's better to try than to never try. So that happened. And I don't know why, but all my deities, and then I say yes to them because, oh, I don't know if I've ever summarized this, but it's Sobek. Because that's the next question I asked the crocodile. I was like, are you Sobek? Is that who you are? Is that what's happening here? This is a deity that I'm dealing with. And I heard a resounding yes. And then the crocodile was gone. I'm like, what is with my deities popping in on me and being like, hi, I'm here. Persephone pops in, then, okay, baby girl, bye-bye. Loki pops in. Loki stayed for a while. I'll give Loki that. He put me in the mouth of a crocodile. He has shoved me. He has tricked me. He has done a bunch of bullshit. But he stuck around the longest. He always pops back in all the time. And the crocodile's gone. Boom. I'm the only one in the swamp. And suddenly I felt like a crocodile, though. I kind of felt like I was like, oh no, I'm the scary thing in the swamp. Even though I know that other things could eat me, like I also feel empowered again. I feel like strong. Like, okay, yeah, we're gonna make decisions. They might fuck up. Who the fuck cares? Like, we're still making decisions. And then, as I've kind of gone through ever since that moment, I feel like I'm like constantly like in this sphere of energy. And I feel like every once in a while, the crocodile checks in. Like, he comes in and goes, I need to do something for you. Are you willing? And I keep saying yes. And I feel like he just kind of like goes off into the universe somewhere. Like he's just like slowly but surely like killing off these things that I can't even see or recognize or touch that are in my way. In a sense. Like I feel lighter as the weeks have gone on. I feel very like almost like I am floating in that swamp again effortlessly. It's like everything's all murky and I can't tell why or in what direction, but it feels very like, okay, something big's gonna happen. Something is coming. Something is being set up. And I think in tandem of it with my other deities as well, because clearly Loki and the crocodile had a conversation. I was not privy to it, but they did. Because Loki popped in and gave him my inner child and said, you need this, because she's not going to come to you otherwise. Me and Loki have had a bit of a discussion about that, and he said, well, it worked, didn't it? Pretty much he just giggled at me and grinned. full-on grin, chuckled, and like just patted me on the back like, okay, okay, buddy. Sure, I didn't have to. Like, walked away. Again, my deities left me again. I'm like, all right, great. So now I feel like the crocodile's moved around. I feel like there's been space. I feel like I have space again. Like, I don't know if it's like room to grow or room for something. And I'm not entirely sure what the hell he's doing, but I feel like there's energy manipulation happening in whole. And now that I know it's Sobek for sure, I've been done some minor research on him, but nothing to be full on like, cool, I got this. Kind of like I have so far with like Loki and with Persephone. Like, I at least know their stories pretty well in and out, whereas when it comes to Sobek, I only know very minor parts of his myth. So I definitely want to dive in and see what's up with that. See what actual elements are there for me to learn more about him. But yeah, that's this like conclusion-ish to my crocodile predicament. Comment down below. Do you have a deity thing that freaked you the hell out? Or a huge ass truth that you had to confront? Because, oh, it's hard. It's hard to sit here and go, yeah, I have magic. Yeah, I'm a witch. Yeah, I'm connected to the spiritual and the energies, and I feel like I'm in tune with a little bit more with what the hell is going on around me. But that doesn't mean I have control over everything as much as I want it to. And even knowing that and then like knowing it in your damn bones are two very different things. And now I think I do know it in my bones. I know in my bones I can still get hurt. I know in my bones I can still get my heart broken. I know in my bones that, hell, I could die tomorrow and this could all be for nothing. Like, there's no guarantees. We can just make the best decisions that we can. Anyway, I make new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Come like me and talk to me and all the other social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of them. Come hang out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Cat off the altar. Oh, this is a bad idea. Don't you knock anything off of here, young lady. This is making me nervous. Your tail is in my frame. Yeah, all over it. No, we're just gonna, wanna get down? What do you think? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, okay, that's better. Good job.